missing it. These niggas, they missing it. Stop with that renting shit. Go to the dealership, Tyler been getting it.
Taco Talks, what's good, man?
What's up, fool?
Appreciate you.
What's going on,
man? What's good? How you living, man?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Just chilling right now. Not really doing too much of nothing. You know, summer's over. I feel like I worked hard this summer. I got a lot of work in the vault. So
a lot of interviews.
Yeah, I got like I was telling somebody I got like 3 joints that's like scheduled to release, and then I got like 6 joints that's unedited. So they still on the camera and I gotta get through them. But summer I feel like I've been going a little crazy, knocking good work out.
Man, that's good. That's good. You're supposed to do so. So what's your process like for editing? How long does that usually take you?
Golly.
What's the turnaround for that?
It really depends. Like, alright, so it depends. So like if I was editing something for somebody, it could take up to, you know, months that I actually get to it, depending on how urgent or how much I like the interview. Like if it's a joint I like, I'm gonna have it out, you know, next 3-4 days. But it only take me like 30 minutes to edit. But I think you gotta release on specific days. You know what I'm saying? Like I be telling people, think about like when people are busy, right? So like Monday through Friday, people got the 9 to 5. They not really on the social media like that unless it's lunchtime. So I'm thinking, alright, it's better to release on, you know, certain days if it's a holiday, niggas in the house and they cooling.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's all kind of framework behind it. But like 40 minutes to cook up a good video and get everything together.
That's what's up. So we just going to back up and start all the way from the beginning. So Taco Talks. So where did the name come from? And, you know, what got you into, you know, starting to do the interviews and the vlogs and you know, stuff like that?
Alright, so Taco it's not my birth name.
Yeah.
But it's still the name that I go by. Like niggas see me, they say what's up Taco. But my man Adrian was joning on me in high school and shit. Like I came in and you know, I said my real name, whatever, my real name rhyme with Taco. And so he like, boy, you ugly as shit. Your name look like a taco. You look like a taco. You smell like a taco. Get it going on me.
Yeah. But
you know, everybody always wanted a cool little nickname. So I'm going back and I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna swag out with taco because like niggas ain't gonna disrespect me. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it and spin it just because like that's how I feel. That's how I feel. How cool I am. You know what I'm saying? So like, an insult just turns into a praise at some point with me. And Taco Talks came about. Shit, I always say like me and my mother we was watching like BET Awards or something, and people came up on a red carpet, and she was like, you know, people get paid to do that. I said, what? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a job for people. I'm thinking like the people on the red carpet, like my whole time up until what, like I'm 16, 17. I'm thinking like those are people who just work for BET or something, or just people who in there, not that you know they random people. Yeah. And so when I figured that out, I'm like, all right, you know, that's the goal. Let me see what I can do. And so I met a couple different radio personalities. I met a lot of radio personalities. Actually, I think I met probably every radio personality in the city except for like probably like the people from WHUR. Yeah. But I probably met them too. I probably just don't remember. But I met a lot of radio hosts, and I'm all asking them like, you know, what can y'all do? You know what I'm saying? What can I do so I can come get an internship or like anything I can do? What are the steps I need to take to get on the radio? And they weren't fucking with me. So I'm like, alright, cool. I met this one joint, Sunny in the City. I think she be on
that name sound familiar. I think
I think she be on, I don't know if she be on WKYS or WPGC. But she on one of the joints. And so she be on there. So I met her. I think I was at work one day and she was like hosting the event. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to be in the position you be in. And you know, she was just telling me, she was like, it's not really, you know, the little standard promo, just go check out the website. But the website always got the jobs closed. Yeah. But the job I was working with, I would see her at every other event. So I'm seeing her again, introducing myself again. What's up? You know, boom. Oh, what's up, Taco? I seen you at the last event or whatever. And so Sonny was telling me, so I'm like, all right, what can I do? Because I checked the website, none of that's working. She like, man, just stay persistent and stay consistent and just continue to, you know, upload work or whatever and keep people updated. So Sonny was telling me that, so I'm like, all right, bet. And since nobody was helping me, like, I'm like, all right, nobody helped me. That's not about to be the end of it. I'm about to start, you know, hopping into the grind, figure out what can I do myself to do it. So, you know, I got into a whole bunch of stuff, started hosting stuff. I had a cameraman like that. Shout out Mickey Trifecta on Instagram. Mickey Trifecta like that. He shoot for a lot of people, celebrities, Redskins. He shoot for a lot of people. But I seen him at Starbucks one day. I'm like, bruh, I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. I want to interview people. You know, how much you charge for cam work or whatever. So I think he said like $350. I'm like 16 at the time or 17, and I told him, I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna hold you. I really don't even got $350.
Hell no.
I'm like, but what can I do, or you know, what are some suggestions for what I can do or whatever? And so, you know, I just told him the story, whatever, and Mickey was fucking with me. So he like, all right, bruh. He came back to me. He said, I shoot your first interview for free, but it's not gonna be edited. I'm like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. Let me just do that. And so, you know, he ended up editing anyway. But, you know, and I threw him some bread or whatever. But Mickey was my first cameraman, so it was a whole long process before the shit really started. Cause I think I was out here like hosting proms and shit. Like I hosted a prom at my school. I met this DJ hosted a prom. He was DJing for, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing it for a while, but I just wanted to hop into the interviews because, you know, I always tell people like, I like seeing the rappers, I like being around rappers, but I can't rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, what do I need? What can I do that I can be around the rapper or be cool with the rappers and get money like the rappers if I'm not rapping? And so, you know, interviewing was cool. I get to be around rappers all the time, get to be around like influencers and stuff. And so for me, that was like, all right, boom, what can I do now, you know, to continue growing and all of that.
So what year do you think that was when you first started, you know, when you said, all right, I'm just going to do this interviewing thing myself?
I want to say like April. It was April 2016, I think. It may have been before that, but I know the first video came out with, I'm not even sure who the first one was. It was either Lil Reza or Shay Stunner. And them joints came out in April. We probably shot them in March, but they came out in April. So I'm like, all right, that was the first joint. And Mickey shot my first, I think like 3 or 4 interviews. He shot a joint with Shay Stunner. Oh, he shot like 4. He shot a joint with Shay Stunner. No, he shot 3. Shay Stunner, Lil Reza, and one more. Oh, and Tino Loud and JJ by the way. And so he did them joints. But, you know, I wasn't really paying Mickey. I'm throwing him whatever little pocket bread I got that I can. Keep in mind, I'm still like 17. And so I'm throwing him bread or whatever. But, you know, he wasn't getting it back to me because that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's something he doing out of the kindness of his heart. So it's not really as urgent as somebody that's paying him. And so I'm like, all right. To me, my dream is a little bit more urgent. So I'm like, all right, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? To really get it out. And so I had to go buy my own camera, start shooting my own shit, learn how to edit. Mickey told me a couple of little editing skills, and I met a DJ, and the DJ told me, you know, he like, all right, here goes some little couple of things you could do to edit, because I did shout out Big Kane, I did Big Kane interview at this studio, shit, by, you know where Sardi's at?
Yeah.
He did it over there.
Okay.
And so we was right behind Sardi's, and we did it in that studio, and you know, studio dude told me how to edit a little couple of finesses or whatever. And I was looking on YouTube, learning how to do it. You know, I had to figure it out myself because I was really chasing my dreams. So, you know.
I mean, shit, that's what we did, man. We used to do everything, bro. Like cameras, like setups, like.
Yeah, I was on that too.
Shit. Yeah.
I was on that too. Like, I used to watch Sway in the morning all the time. And it was mainly Sway because Sway had the freestyles at the end, or like somewhere in between the interviews. So I'm like, damn, let me see what can I do. And so I get to watching the interviews like past the entertainment. I get to watching them, trying to figure out, you know, what camera is that, you know, over Sway's shoulder? What camera is that over? I don't know the other host's name, but they was on there, and I'm like, what camera is that? So I get to watching them a little bit closer, trying to figure out, all right, what's the best camera for me to invest in? Because like whenever I buy something with a big tag on it, I gotta do good research because I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to buy something that's gonna break down on me in like 3 weeks. And so came up with a good camera. It's still working to this day. I might end up getting another joint sometime soon, but it ain't no rush because it's still shooting. I got sometimes it'll upload to YouTube in 4K quality. So I'm like, oh, if that's what's going on, we good.
Shit,
We
I take
good.
it. Hell yeah. So, you got the motivation, you got the, I guess, the direction. So you start shooting your first interviews.
Yeah.
How was the reception at first when you first started? What did your friends think or whatever when you first started?
It was a couple people really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just probably like a handful, probably like 10 people. Because I ain't had no big views yet. My views probably wasn't even passing 100 yet. Joints is at like 75 after like a month.
Yeah.
And so, they was rocking with me a little bit. But once they start seeing the views go all the way up, like,
that's when they,
you know what I'm saying? They really start riding the wave. But even for me, I feel like I'm getting better at how I'm doing it. Like, I didn't know. I'm just jumping into it. I'm like, all right, is this a regular conversation? Do I got to hold myself a different way because it's a celebrity or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And
what did you find that works for you?
man, I just be comfortable.
Yeah,
I get cozy.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just talking to another nigga, you know what I mean? You just find out about them and shit. And most of the times you meet these, these rappers or whatever, they be whole normal niggas.
Stunt. I don't never really be starstruck. It don't be like that, but it's just like, all right, what can I do so the rapper don't be trying to look at me and, be like, type shit you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
questions.
Yeah. But now I'm to the point, like, if a nigga look at me like that, I know what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I know what's going on. So I ain't really tripping. If you on that, you on that. But I know I'm not on that, so it ain't really no big deal. Mm-hmm. And I just been getting comfortable, like, not comfortable to a point where I'm just putting out anything, but I'm getting to a point where I'm like, all right, I know how this work. If I carry myself this way, boom, 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 then it just worked. And for me, I always knew how to, understand what kind of environment I'm in and play accordingly.
So early on, like, what was some of your biggest, I guess, biggest mistakes you made, or what did you have to learn early on when it came to interviewing?
Shit, I think for me, I be trying to gather my thoughts, like my mind. If you ever seen like an animation or just a show of like a nigga running from like anything, or running on the treadmill, or running real fast around some shit, that's how I feel like my mind be going. Like, some niggas feel like they got the clapping monkey in their head. Yeah, I don't got that. I got a nigga with a baton running a relay race by himself. You know what I'm saying? So my thoughts be going fast as a mug. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking about something, and whatever the person answer is, make me forget the next question. I wasn't really trying to be in an interview like this, like trying to remember what my questions was, because I'm thinking that's unprofessional. Yeah. So I'm like, trying to remember my thoughts. And so a lot of people, even my manager, was telling me like, you can't keep on saying and a lot of like onomatopoeias is not really words. You know what I'm saying? Just really trying, but it's me trying to gather my thoughts. And so for me, I gotta learn how to just flow with it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, if I forget a question in the middle of somebody answering, just take a second to, all right, let me gather my thoughts real quick, because I can hear this answer. It's coming to an end. So let me try to remember what I was talking about, whatever my next question was. And I still struggle with that to today, but people don't really be tripping off that. You know what I'm saying? People really be more so tripping off, like, if it's background noise in an interview, or if, like, it really be the background noise. That's why I be telling niggas I don't like doing interviews in the trenches. But
there's a noise.
Yeah, niggas don't understand. Like, that's an uncontrolled environment. And so, rappers or whatever, they want you to see that they in the hood. Bruh, niggas see you in the hood every day on Instagram Live, bruh. Like, you don't gotta be in the hood on the interview too. Like, niggas know where you be at.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I don't mind doing that, because niggas know that, alright, most of my interviews all summer been in the studio. And so the other day I just knocked joint out in the trenches. Excuse me, and I ain't really mind, but I told them, because I told his manager, I said, look, bro, I'm not really a fan of doing interviews in the trenches no more. We could do a vlog in the trenches, but I ain't really trying, hit the interview in the trenches, because it's just going to be real loud. So we was out there, and the joint got real loud, but I wasn't mad, because I told him, I tried, and so at that point, all I can do is be my best self. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting my best foot forward, and I don't really think it's looked down upon based off my qualities or whatever, but something that I be aiming to go against.
Yeah, so the audio is a big thing with that shit.
Yeah.
So I guess, what do you think, so you do the interviews in the trenches, and you go and you meet people where they have to do the interview. What do you think your most memorable interview was so far that you have?
Shit. Probably Gunu joint. We was really out there. Like we was out there. You asked going. I was out there for like 3 hours with them fool. Yeah, just because like that. And I tell niggas all the time like that Gunu interview wasn't even supposed to happen like that. I was really supposed to interview Baby Yock that day, and Baby Yock was like, all right, just meet me around Goonway. So I'm like, all right, bet. And I got around there, and and Baby Yock was like, all right, some shit popped up. I can't even come out today. So I'm like, all right, cool. Goon right there. Goon like, come on, Taco, let's knock one out. I be watching your shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we knocked that joint out. But we was out there for a minute. Like I'm waiting for Baby Yock and shit. And so we waited like an hour. We did the interview for like, I don't know, we was probably setting up for like an hour trying to get niggas to be quiet and shit. Yeah. And then I stayed with them for like an hour after that. So that joint was pretty cool. I don't think I did too many in the trenches. Too Easy Black kind of cool. I did Lil Dude joint in the trenches. But other than that, it was like, I don't mind being in the trenches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't be scared or nothing, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I like to be in situations where I can see what the next move is going to be. And just in the trenches, it's not like that. So, you know, keep me on my toes. Yeah. I ain't really nothing to be, you know, complaining about or whatever.
Yeah, facts. So, I guess my next question, so why do you call yourself, or who gave you, you know, the title of the voice of the youth?
Shit, somebody, my man, what's his man name? My man Influence Opinions. He told me he a different kind of YouTuber. I think he just be having like casual conversations on his channel, and go tune into him. But he was telling me like, bro, you young. I'm only 19, and so a lot of niggas be thinking like I'm way older, whatever. And so I'm in the high schools, I'm in college, you know, I'm at the parties, I'm listening to, you know, what's being played the most, what people cranking to the most on Instagram or Snapchat or looking at on Twitter. And you know, he was telling me, he was like, bro, you really are the voice of the youth. I'm the youngest nigga doing it. You know what I'm saying? Bacon Bear, I think she like 21, but other than me, who else is, you know what I'm saying, younger than me doing what I'm doing? And so
I think that's facts though.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's only right that I'm the voice of the youth. And I don't think it's like an arrogant kind of thing or nothing, but like for me, I'm young as shit. I'm doing it. I'm around the youth. You know what I'm saying? I be around niggas who is like 9 and 10 when I'm with my little brother and shit. So we know what kind of niggas, where I work at in the summertime. I worked at a little summer camp. And, you know, young niggas, they coming up playing Young Manny, playing whatever. So I get to hear different outlets from different places. And so nobody else speaking up about it, especially not from my age. So I'm like, all right, I'm the voice of the youth. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your platform is or whatever you trying to do, you come to me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go and we're going to check it out. Like my man came to me all summer. He the one who recommended most of the interviews I did this summer. You know what I'm saying? He telling me like people who's really got some crank going on. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to their music, see if they cranking. And, you know, niggas got good views. Niggas really cranking out. Niggas like El Custo, niggas like JG. I was already cranking at JG, though. That was on my own. But my man hit me the Custo, Z-Rock. And I seen them all working together. So I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go tune in with Young Jose. I be fucking with No Savage. Who else? I don't want to forget nobody's name. I be shouting these niggas out on Instagram all the time, every day. Because I really be cranking to their music. And they my age. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm the voice of the youth until somebody else come along and they younger than me and they doing better, but who knows when that's going to be.
Yeah, so you just stamping it right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely the voice of the youth, though.
I feel like you've been doing it for a minute, though, you know what I mean? Like, you just like, I don't, like an OG a little bit, you know, with the video shit, you know what I mean? Like, cause I see now it's a lot of niggas that's coming out with it, but I think, you know, back in the day when, you know, when the hip-hop really started popping around here and shit, like, I think you, like, who's that, Cutthroat, like some of the first niggas that really, you know, really started it.
Yeah, Stein.
Yeah,
I met Cutthroat in the studio, and it was funny as shit. I wasn't in, I don't be on no janky shit, but, you know, I don't be fucking with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Cutthroat, I seen him, shit, at a concert one time, he was outside. You know, I don't know. I'm not about to go to like that. Was never cool to me. Like it was a point in time where people was on Instagram and they was famous as shit, and people would be like, "Oh, you, whoever." I'm not calling you by your Instagram name in public. I don't care who you are. Like me, is different because I'm Taco. You know what I'm saying? And Cutthroat is Cutthroat. So if you doing that, that's different. But you underscore JJ Icefish or whatever.
Yeah,
like that's weird. That was always weird to me. Right? Yeah, I never been on that kind of energy. But you know, I respect it. I see what niggas is doing. But you know, I felt like when I first started, niggas was telling me I was better than Cutthroat. I don't know if they was just saying that just because, you know what I'm saying, they friends or they see me working or whatever, or if they really believe that. But that kind of, you know, fixed my mindset not to really, you know, pay attention or acknowledge or whatever. Because I don't want people to go through and be like, oh, he remind me of such and such. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to be on my own shit, so I look and see, oh, Cutthroat got a good interview right here, got a big name right here. I see that, but I ain't gonna go really tune in. You know what I'm saying? So I see what's going on, but I don't be really tuned in for real.
Yeah, I feel you. Respect. So I guess my next question is, so how long do you think you was doing this before you actually, you know, start seeing some views and results, and what keep you going? You know, because that YouTube game is weird, man.
Yeah.
You fuck around, you put a video up and get 3 views. That shit can fuck your whole day up. So what keep you motivated?
Shit, man. You just got, like, for me, I set small goals. But I go back to your first question. Your first question was like, when I really started to see views pop. Rico Nasty, man. Rico ain't really had no clout for real. Or she did, but it wasn't, you know, where it's at now.
Yeah, she crazy now, bro.
And so I caught her. I think that was like one of my biggest ones at that time. Like everybody come to me, Taco, I seen the Rico Nasty joint. And from there, then people really start, you know, like I remember I'm at this party and this nigga like, fool, you look so familiar. I'm like, bro, I never seen you in my life, no disrespect. Like I just don't know who you are. And so his man tapped me like, fool, that's a nigga that did the Rico Nasty interview. And so from that, I'm like, oh damn, people really tuning in. Like you can see 14,000 or 15,000 views, but if you're not putting a face to it and you don't see like, you know, somebody,
real,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, but when people like, I remember I came home for Christmas and I had a whole different look because like normally my hair be braided or whatever. Like I had the afro at first, but my hair be braided now. And so, so I had my braids on, I had my shades on, and the nigga like, ain't you Talk City? I'm like, how the hell you recognize me, bro? But I was fucking with it. He like, yeah, bro, I really be watching your interviews. I really fuck with everything you be doing. So I'm like, damn, okay. So it's stuff like that, like genuine love, and then you also got like the views. Like I really be trying to run the views up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying like Gunu joint by they hit 100K.
Yeah, I seen that shit. That's crazy.
And yeah,
that's your biggest joint, ain't it?
Yeah, that joint definitely go crazy. But I'm really trying. Like now, I'm like, all right, now I gotta get another better artist that's gonna hit me 100K off the first day, and then you know keep on rolling around like that. And then you know, I'm just working with niggas I crank with. Like I told somebody the other day. So far, I interviewed 2 of my 5 favorite artists. Not to say they're the best, but they my favorite artists. Niggas who I got like probably the most music for. Lil Dude, Drug Rich Peso, and then the 3 I'm missing, Young Thug, Hood Rich, and Big Flock. You know what I'm saying? So, and hopefully by the time Flock get out, I got like the right amount of views where he want to do his first joint with me. Like, I met Hood Rich a couple of times, but you know his management be on some other shit. I ain't even trying to get into that, but you know that's what be going on. And Thug, hopefully I meet up with Thug in Atlanta. I know Thug don't like doing interviews, but I'm a different kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got different energy, different vibes, and most people fuck with me when they meet me. Not off no arrogant or I'm the shit type of shit, but you know I'm a cool nigga for the most part. Yeah, I be on some weird shit occasionally, but I don't give a fuck. Like I'm still a cool nigga. Most niggas fuck with me, so it ain't really about all that other shit.
And it makes it easy when you interviewing too. You know, being like a cool, down to earth person. Cause you know, a lot of people come in, man. Like we got some interviews, like niggas come in, they don't want to talk. You know what I mean? They feeling some type of way, and you still gotta navigate that and still bring the best type, you know, content you can, you know, without fucking up the whole interview. So I think it's important to have that balance.
That'd be funny. Somebody said that when I did the Drug Rich Peso joint, niggas in the comments talking about, bro, I saw a different side of Peso. Like, I had a whole script of questions of shit that I wanted to go by. And Peso was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't trying to do none of them questions. Like, he ain't even read the joints. He read like 3 of the joints. He said, fuck that. I'm not trying to do it. Just ask me questions like off the top shit you want to know. I'm like, bruh, I don't even try to move like that, because this is like, shit, this is like October last year. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't even try to move like that. So I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, what type of shit you want me to ask?
Yeah.
And so I think like the first couple 3 questions, he looking at me like, what type of shit you want, bro? And Peso one of my favorite rappers. So I'm like, man, this feel a little crazy. Yeah, I ain't trying to fuck it up. But
what is this nigga on?
I was like, fuck it. Let me just take a deep breath and, you know, go off the conversations that he on. And I fuck with Peso, you know what I'm saying? So I see what kind of shit he be getting into. So I got a good amount of information that I really didn't need the questions.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got ask the kind of questions that people want to see an answer to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit niggas can find out on their own. But ask the shit that other niggas not talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be trying to figure out. Plus, you hear niggas all the time talk about, bruh, this interview, I just had an interview and they asked me the same question. So, you know, that's why I be trying, you know, switch it up a little bit, had genuine conversations. And Peso, I had Peso in there dying, laughing, all of that off the first time meeting him and shit. So, niggas definitely fuck with, like, the kind of energy I be bringing.
So, I guess the next question is, so, how do you go about, you know, finding, like, artists that you want to interview? Do they have to be somebody you listen to personally? Or you know, you just, or who views, or however you do it.
Shit.
And what's the process for like an artist to, I guess, reach out to you and try to get on?
Alright. So the first joint, when I first started, it was artists that I was cranking to. I'm looking for artists that crank and got a buzz. And you know, it was a couple of artists that I was, you know, reaching out to at first. Some people was humble, some people wasn't. But you really, somebody told me, I don't know who told me, I might have heard it on a show or something, but you gonna get a lot more no's than yeses. But if you let the no's crush you, then you never gonna get another yes.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, anything I want, I'm gonna get it. Like anything I want, I'm gonna get it. Like I told myself, like on my 21st birthday, I told my mother, I told everybody, like my 21st birthday, I'm buying my ass a little VVS chain with a taco pendant on it. I don't care how much it costs. I'm gonna keep on putting bread to the side so I can get the joint. And that's kind of how I feel about interviews. Like Peso, man, I was emailing Peso when they was doing shows in DC, and I wasn't even in college yet. You know what I'm saying? I did that joint as soon as I got to college. And you know, I just be reaching out to niggas I really be cranking to. But niggas, for me, it's just a different process. I tell niggas, if I gotta work, you know what I'm saying, 2 times harder for your interview to promote it, to run the views up, then we taxing you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got buzz and you're an artist and you doing your thing, then, you know, it ain't gonna be no pay. We gonna have to, you know, work out, because really I'm either cranking to you or you doing a good enough job that people want to see you. But if people don't know who you are, then I gotta go through and I gotta promote the joint 10 times harder. I gotta go ahead and repost it every day. Like, that shit be in the way when I'm just one person. And so and I feel like niggas that get discouraged, they gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do nothing till Taco reach out. But you got other niggas who humble and they know they not at that platform yet. And I feel like I don't be taxing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell niggas, bro, there's one nigga DM me the other day, and I'm like, alright, bro, what's your budget? Because I be trying to fuck with niggas, see where your price is at so I can, you know, work with you. And my motto always is support the next man. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to bring niggas up because I know what it's like. I know what it's like when niggas not really trying to pay you no mind or fuck with you or whatever. And so there's one nigga, I'm like, alright, bro, what's your budget? He said, bro, I got like 70, 75. I said, bro, go ahead. It's not even about that I'm Taco Talks. I'm just trying to teach niggas like how to invest in yourselves and how other niggas gonna fuck with you. For 75, bro, that's like 2 hours of studio time, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a feature. I'm about to do something that's gonna help you get a whole bunch of new listeners, and them new listeners gonna help you get more new listeners, because it's like a chain reaction. Their friends tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, and it's gonna be on the aux, and niggas gonna fuck with it. Not just off my joint, but just that's how interviews work. And so niggas coming to me with that price is like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so for me, I wasn't really, I don't think I be busting heads, but my man told me the other day, like, fool, you really got a catalog of work. You know what I'm saying? From female artists to Atlanta artists to DC artists who really doing their thing, and then you got the blogs up. And I never really thought about it like that. Like, I be trying to stay humble, but at the same time, I'm not gonna put no bullshit on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas think that, oh, I'm not gonna pay the price, or Taco gonna have to reach out to me, like, that's your loss. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not reaching out to you, then who really hurting? Because you can get an interview with somebody, but are they really, you know what I'm saying? Are they really doing their thing? Are they really running the views up like I do? And so it ain't nothing, and niggas don't understand, like, money make the world go round. Like, I understand. I ain't never paid for no interview. I never paid no artist for no interview. Any artist that said that they lying on their ass. But it's not even about that. It's about they see a vision. Most people see a vision, and we work together to achieve it. And if your vision is a little bit harder to see, you gotta throw some green and it'll clear it up. That's what I be saying.
That's facts though. Like, I don't know. I guess I mean, I feel like it's gotta be like a give and take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can't just be, oh, let me get on. And you know what I mean? It's gotta be something. I gotta see your hustle. I gotta see your work ethic. Like, oh damn, this nigga, he grinding.
Yeah.
You know, we get a lot of niggas, who drop one song, who try, let me get it.
And that's how you sort them out too. That's another thing I told. Shit, I don't know who I was talking to. I told somebody. I said that's how you sort the niggas out who really, on their shit versus the niggas who just trying to ride the wave. And if you just trying to ride the wave, like, ride it by supporting it. Don't ride it by trying to fuck my shit up because you got one song that you and your man did in the bathroom with the towel over the mic, and the mic is like an Apple headphone or some shit. Like, we can't fuck with them kind of niggas. I understand it should come up, it should grind hard or whatever, but do what you gotta do to make your bread, make your dream come true. Bro, I was like 17, spent $800 on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I made that money back by now, but it's not even about that. It's about investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it may take, you gotta do that so other niggas can see, because now niggas see. And so, you know what I'm saying, we doing shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And now I got a chance to help other people, and it just helped me think about when I was trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was not fucking with me at all. Like, niggas looking at me, and I'm like, even to this day, I still send emails and niggas don't respond, but it don't hurt me as much as when it did. When I'm back there with like 600 views or whatever, because they might look at the joint, man, this thing got 600 views, he gonna email us? So,
I mean, that's how it was for us, like, starting off early, like, man, them niggas curved me so much, man. Niggas be like, hey, man, I try to be professional with it. You try to be, like, cool with the email, too, man. Niggas still curve me. But, like you said, like, because we've been doing this shit for, like, a year and a half now. I feel like since we started, like we done way exceeded, my expectations for this shit. So, I mean, niggas starting to reply back a little bit now. But, like you said, you just got to put that groundwork in, man. Because if niggas don't see you doing your thing, like, they ain't going to feel like they should take you seriously, I guess. So I guess just kind of wrapping it up a little bit. So I guess one of my questions for you. So how do you go about, asking the hard questions? I seen your interview with Dirty Hunted. You know what I mean? And you was asking, some tough questions on sensitive topics or whatever. So how do you prepare yourself, like, man, I gotta ask this nigga this wild shit, or is it even a thought for you?
Nah, it definitely is a thought. It's definitely for the Dirty Hunted though. And shout out Dirty Hunted though, like, you know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude. Like, it was some shit that happened, and so before I really get into it, I always hear people say, are you gonna judge somebody's whole life off of one mistake that they made? Even if he don't consider it a mistake, it's a mistake, you know what I'm saying, that somebody made. And so for me, that's not in the way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is on Instagram, niggas is on Twitter, like, with all rumors, Twitter fingers, making videos, doing whatever they gonna do. And so I'm just like, alright, bro. Like I said in the video, like, niggas don't really know the answer. You know what I'm saying? Even if you on the street with your man and your man might have talked to Dirty Hunter, you don't know how much he cites the story. So let's hear the story from the source as much as we can. And just think about it like that. But I called Goon that day. I called my manager. I'm like, man, I gotta ask this nigga this wild shit. Like, what y'all think? Y'all think it's wild? Like, I'm thinking, should I even do the interview with the nigga? And somebody telling me, like, my manager, she like, alright, it's a 50-50 kind of thing. It can either be people really hate you for even bringing light back to the subject, or people fuck with you because you really trying to clear up the truth. And so, from that aspect, I'm like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens. Like, I've been doing good work. So whatever kind of mindset people got when they watch that video or watch whatever videos I'm asking tough questions, like, You just gotta see what I'm going for. I'm the interviewer, bro. I'm not here to add no flame, no fuel to the fire, or put a fire out or whatever. I'm just here to get the answers, get the questions. People want to know this shit. Like, what you watching an interview for if you don't want to know the answer to nothing?
That's
you know what I'm saying? So I don't be thinking about it in a way that, and I had some joints come in and was like, Taco, you can't ask no hot questions. I'm the interview man, bro. If I can't ask the hot questions, like, I ain't trying to ask no shit like Vlad and Small Eyes. Like, them niggas be the police
like,
for
how
real.
many niggas you killed?
Yeah. Like, how many 223s you shot at some nigga on the street when he spilled your lean? Like, we ain't asking them kind of questions, but
I would see,
you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get into that, but that's really what be going on. So we try to ask, like, low-key cool shit that people want to know the answer to, but it's not too hot where it's putting the artist at risk. Like, I want to hear more of the artist cranking, so I'm never going to ask you some shit where police can go back in the interview and pause it. All right, from 9 minutes and 36 seconds to 10 seconds or 10 minutes, he said this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not trying to get you with no evidence kind of shit. I'm just trying to fuck with you and, see whatever's going on.
Yeah, that's facts though, man. So I guess my last question for you, man. So what advice would you give to any, upcoming, I guess, media personality or anybody in media who, think about taking this shit seriously? Like, what advice? You done dropped some gems already. What else can you add, man? Like, about the process.
I would definitely say invest in yourself, and shit. I don't know. I kind of been learning shit along the way. I think, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk into in the room and think you gotta be as cool as a celebrity. Like my problem, I think, is I'm trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Not be like, but I want to be in a position of success, right? And so some niggas come into the room with like motherfucking whole bunch of jewelry on, the most expensive shoes, expensive jeans, but you got $3 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You asking niggas for an Uber home. Like, be yourself, bro. If you come into the joint and you looking dusty as shit, don't come in looking dusty. But if you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is gonna fuck with you off of that. Like, they'll be like, damn, this nigga really grinding. Like, niggas seen me. I ain't come in and no, designer shit in my first interview. I came off some shit I had in the closet and, just kind of learn how to go with the flow. But you don't gotta come in trying to impress niggas, bro. Be yourself, be cool. Like, that's why niggas fuck with other niggas, cause they like, oh, he a cool dude on some real shit. Like, he come in here. But if you try and act like somebody else, or you want to act like a character or whatever, you gotta keep that same shit up.
Yeah, the same.
You know what I'm saying? After whatever amount of time, and how long can you be that imposter?
Yeah.
So be yourself.
Be yourself. We're gonna leave it right there, man. Taco Talks from Taco from Taco Talks TV, man. Appreciate you coming out, man. What you got for the future, man?
For the future,
what can you look forward to?
Shit, I got a joint dropping on Sunday with Malik from All Homage.
Oh damn.
We caught up with him again because I seen him at a party. He was DJing at a party. Like, Taco, we gotta catch up, get a new interview. What else I got in the vault? I got Young Jose joint. I got Eva. Y'all gonna see Eva. Shout out to Eva, man. What else I got in the vault? Young Jose, Eva, Core the artist. I did one with Keys the other day. I'm trying to think. I got a lot of projects in the vault, y'all. So I don't really know. I got a couple of things. Yeah, be on the lookout. Make sure you stay tuned. I can hit my drop real quick.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Peace out, Girl Scout, Sweet Dreams, Designer Jeans. See you around like a donut. Make sure you stay tuned to Taco Talks TV, Hushhh Media, and go crazy. You did.
We out, man. Appreciate it.
These niggas, they missing it.